course, the washing machine starts right when I start my video. We love that. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, thanks so much for joining. I'm getting ready for the gym right now, and I figured I would take you guys along with me. Eating my rice cakes. Side note, look at this rice cake. It has dark chocolate on top, off-season things. This is from Giant, like the grocery store, and they're not technically in my plan, but I subbed these out for the fruit that's in my plan, so. This is the last minute, like spur of the moment decision to film, but I wanted to kind of just take you guys through my like off-season routine right now. For those of you guys who don't know, I am working a like 9 to 5. Like I have a standard like 9 to 5 and I'm a bodybuilder on top of it. So I always think it's nice to just like see different perspectives. I also got a package in, so like what better way to like start off, right? If you couldn't tell from the label, I am so excited to announce that I am officially an Evogen athlete. I'm gonna show you guys the supplements that I ordered. I have tried a few of their products, but I haven't tried them all. So I'm gonna give you guys my honest feedback on what I think of like the products that I have taken and will be trying. But I'm so excited. So you guys can use code Kiri at checkout to save you 10%. So let's show you what I picked. I did get their liquid glycerol. This is an amazing supplement to get amazing pumps in the gym. The only thing with glycerol is to make sure that you're hydrated. So I made the mistake one time of taking glycerol, having not drank any water that day. And I was so dizzy, I was so lightheaded, and it's like my own fault because I feel like that'll happen with like any supplement you take, like pre-workout. And I took too much glycerol, I didn't drink any water that day. Not very bodybuilder of me, but I always make sure that I'm hydrated. So that's just like my little side note. But I've noticed such a huge difference when I supplement glycerol in the pumps that I get in the gym. So I've always used the powders in the past, so I'm excited to try the liquid because I've heard it's just like stronger, it's just better. So I will not be having it today because I did not do very well with my water today. And by not very well, I mean, I barely had any. Sorry, coach. I'll do better tomorrow. But I'm excited to try this out. I'll probably end up trying this out Friday when I train again. We also got 2 pre-workouts. This is not the pre-workout, oh my goodness. 2 pre-workouts, so I tend to train later. If you can't tell, it is 7 o'clock in the evening. I tend to lean towards a stim-free pre-workout. I do like to watch and be mindful of my caffeine intake. I will usually have like a coffee like midday. I'll usually get like a latte or a coffee or something like that, and that will be like my caffeine. If I do have a stim pre-workout, it's a very small amount of caffeine. But considering that like 4 out of the 5 workouts that I do during the week are during the week and not on the weekends when they're a little bit earlier in the day, I just gravitate more towards a stim-free pre-workout. So I'm going to try one of them tonight. I got the sour candy and the grape cotton candy. So they have so many pre-workout flavors, and they even have like a mocha one and a caramel frappuccino flavor. The only thing is that they had dairy in them, and I can't have dairy, but the thought of being able to have a pre-workout that tastes like coffee in the morning, like that just sounds amazing. So I really wish I could, but if you're interested in it, I definitely recommend going and checking that out. So I'm gonna try one of these tonight. The product in here that I have had is this Cell Chem. I'm just gonna call it Cell Chem, but it's like KEM. So this is a post-training creatine and amino builder. So it's creatine and just like really everything that you need for post-workout. I'm gonna make another video kind of deep diving a little bit more into the products themselves and like what they do and all of the benefits and go through that. But just kind of showing you guys an unboxing of what I got because I do have to get to the gym and train. And then the aminos. So this is the AminoJect in raspberry lemonade. So this is like your intra workout, your amino acids. This is what I'm going to use in my intra. I also have had their regular creatine and their glutamine. Love them, such staples. Normally I would add those to like my intra workout as well. I'm going to go ahead and mix that up, show you guys like my little pre-workout, my little intra workout, and go from there. This is what I use for my intra workout because I'm trying to like get enough water and like actually drink it. Do I actually drink enough of this? No, but I do try. 1 serving is 1 scoop, which is nice because a lot of the intras that I've used in the past required 2 scoops for a serving, and I just feel like I'm using so much stuff. So it's a pretty big scoop too. I just hope that I don't have like a bad water to powder ratio here, but I don't think I will. And then I'm also going to add my glutamine to this as well. Glutamine is fantastic for muscle recovery. I also take it for gut health, so I take it in my morning drink. So glutamine is one of those supplements that I use like constantly. That is gonna be our intro workout. By the way, this is from HydroJug. This isn't sponsored at all, but if you're looking for a really nice like cup that holds a lot of water and does not spill. I highly recommend the Hydro Jug ones because like it literally just like nothing comes out. So it's really nice to take to the gym. Then our little Evogen. I want to try the sour gummy because I think that's the one I'm most excited about. Guys, this lid will literally not come up. I don't know what to do. I'm like panicking. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh, I was doing this for like 5 minutes before I decided to turn on the camera and show you how badly I was struggling. You guys need to find the scooper and you don't want to like dig your hands into this. Just use like a kitchen utensil. There it is. Oh wow, oh my God, this pre-workout also has creatine in it. Wow, that's pretty good. I'm gonna shake this up. I'm not gonna have it yet, but I will tell you guys what I think about it when I get in the car because I like to have my pre-workout in the car. So I'm just gonna wear this oversized shirt and then I have been loving navigation recently. Like it's all I wear. These are the digital camo. I believe they're called in gray. And then I have my ons, but I don't train legs with shoes on. So these are just for cardio. I love navigation. I have my glute and hamstring workout tonight, and this is a more of like a mind muscle connection type workout. So I'm not saying like I'm not lifting heavy, but if I can't feel it, I'm not gonna like push the weight, you know? So that's something that I've really been trying to like learn. It's like a hard balance, right? Between lifting heavy, but making sure that you're still able to feel it exactly where you want to. Like it's a lot of like focus. Just because I can add 4 or 5 plates to a hip thrust on each side doesn't mean I should, because am I getting the full contraction? Am I feeling it in my glutes? Like again, not saying that you shouldn't lift heavy by any means. Like of course you should, and of course you should push yourself. We're about to go inside and train. I need a little bit of time in my car. We're gonna try this pre-workout. I'm gonna give you an honest review. Spot on. That pre-workout is so good. It tastes so good. I will let you guys know how I like it, like how it actually works. My mouth is watering because it's sour candy. That's so freaking good. Like a sour gummy worm, or like sour strips. Sour strips. That's what it is. The sour strips that you get at like Alpha Land or whatever, like those. That's what this tastes like. It tastes like sour strips. I could not put my finger on it. 100%. Start with our favorite machine. I actually bought a seat belt off of Amazon. You can get them from Gym Pin, but this one I got off Amazon was like faster, so I ordered it. With this machine specifically, this is technically like an abduction machine, but it works your glute med by doing abduction and hip extension. So I talked about this in a previous video. I love this machine. It's one of my favorite machines for the glutes, but if it doesn't have a seat belt built in, which most of them do, it's very easy for your back to arch, your hips to come up, and it's very hard to like, you know, really sit into the seat and target your glute med. I'm not putting the seatbelt on yet because I'm just gonna warm up with this, but as you can see, I'm going kind of out and back with this movement, and you wanna feel this in your outer glutes. I was just listening to Out of My Mind by B.O.B. and Nicki Minaj. And let me know why the next recommended song that Spotify played is Womanizer by Britney Spears. Next, we're moving into our main compound lift of the workout. So we're gonna do some hip thrusts. This is a higher volume workout. Like I said, higher volume mind muscle connection. I'm doing 3 sets of 12 to 15 here. I'm probably gonna increase the weight. So I have 2 plates on each side and I hit the reps that I wanted to last time. So I'm just gonna start with this, see how it feels, and then go from there. But I literally have in my notes slow and focus on contraction, and what we're doing is a slow eccentric, and then when we come back up we're holding at the top, slow eccentric. So really want to make sure that we're focusing on the glutes, and I'm using the Arsenal hip thrust machine, not my favorite. Now we're gonna move into some glute focused step ups. This exercise took me so long to get down and actually feel in my glutes. So it's very easy for your quads to take over in this, or for you just not to feel your glutes in general in this movement. But when you do feel them, this is like one of the best exercises ever. You wanna make sure that you're prioritizing a hinge movement. And what I mean by that is that you're getting more hip flexion than you are knee flexion. So if I'm stepping up like this, right? You see how I'm getting a lot of knee bend, but not a lot of hip bend. I'm pretty upright. And by doing that, I'm putting a lot of emphasis on the quads. But by hinging a little bit, sitting back into that glute, sinking back into that glute, you see how my knee is at more of like a 90-degree angle, not bending as much? That is going to bias your glutes more. The other thing we want to make sure that we're not doing is bouncing out of the movement. So when you look at the step up, most of that tension and stress and stretch is at the bottom of the movement when the glutes are at the most lengthened position. When you're coming down and you're bouncing out of it, you're completely just taking the glutes out of that because they're responsible for that entire bottom portion. I like to hold on to something for support, and I'm gonna hold the kettlebell in the opposite hand of the leg that's working. We're gonna do 2 sets of 15 here. We're gonna do some RDLs, 3 sets, 12 to 15. I said this in my last video, but I feel like RDLs are one of those like very like simple exercises in theory, but actually really hard because there's a lot of different moving parts and they're kind of easy to mess up. So we want to, ow, my knee. We want to focus on our form, making sure we're actually feeling these work. Feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna keep a nice neutral spine. Tuck your chin a little bit. Lats engaged, like we're squeezing an orange in between our armpits. We're gonna push our hips back like we're trying to close a door behind us till we feel that stretch in our hamstrings. We don't wanna go any further. Once we can't hinge anymore, we don't wanna go further. So you see how when I can't hinge anymore, when my butt can't go any further back, you see how I end up just like bending over? We don't want our back to take over. So we just wanna go until we can't hinge anymore, and then we come back up. We're almost done. We're gonna finish off with some lying hamstring curls. I'm doing 3 sets of 10 to 12. I always used to have trouble with these, like feeling them in my hamstrings because I feel like my low back or my calves would take over. Oh my God. Ew, you know when you can tell someone didn't wipe down because there like oil is all over this? Let me wipe this down real quick. We just got home. I just showered. It was not a hair washing night, so I still need to like do all my hair care and stuff, and I have to do my skincare. But I just got out of the shower and now I'm making my post-workout meal. My post-workout meal is pretty simple, straightforward. So it's 120 grams of rice, 112 grams of chicken or turkey or whatever I want. And then I'm supposed to either do like 5 grams of macadamia nut oil or 25 grams of almonds. But I do have almond butter, so I'm probably just gonna have some almond butter. I already have everything like ready. So perks of being actually prepared for once. And yeah. The other thing that I'm gonna have, I wanna call it Cell Chem, but I feel like that's not what it's called. Like I feel like it should be like Cell KEM. This is my post-training creatine and amino builder powder. It's for recovery, fullness. So this does have creatine. It has creatine monohydrate and creatine nitrate in it. It also has the EAA like 411 matrix. All in all, it was a pretty good workout. I think I connected really, really well to all of my movements and I executed them well, but the only thing is that I forgot one of my main bands that I use to warm up, and with how my back is, I'm like very specific about how I warm up. And so I feel like there were certain parts of my warm up I just couldn't do tonight. And I'm a little bit in my head, like I don't think it really affected me all that much, but I'm a little bit in my head because I didn't do them. So definitely have to remember to bring it on Saturday, but all in all, or Friday when I have legs again. But all in all, it was really good. And I really like having these workouts where I'm able to just kind of slow down with the movements and focus on that tempo and have a really nice mind muscle connection. So Very excited about that. I hope you guys enjoyed the workout. That's kind of, again, my little like evening routine every single day except for Thursdays because that's my rest day and I usually go to yoga, so it's just different. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you want to see next. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. As always, I will put the @ right here. I love all of you guys so much. Thank you for watching and I will see you soon. Bye.